Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Rebecca Robeson and you are at my Tulsa home where I'm going to walk you through and show you what I did with my outdoor Christmas decorations for this year. If you've been watching my videos this year, you know that inside it is a dreamy white Christmas, but I made an exception and made it more colorful on the outside. I want you to know that my videos are never a show and tell. They are a show and explain. And this year, I am so excited we are doing this outdoor exterior video way earlier than we normally do because I know that this next week is Thanksgiving. And what does that mean? In America, I would say the vast majority of people put up their Christmas lights the weekend of Thanksgiving and then they're on until New Year's. So I wanted this video to be up in time to be helpful for you, to give you inspiration and get some really great ideas. Would you like to see what I did in my exterior this year? Let me walk you through it. This video is a little bit different than the rest of the videos I've posted this year, and it's because, yes, there are some Amber Marie items in my yard, which I will point out to you, but I also partnered with one of my favorite outdoor Christmas lighting companies. It's called Christmas Done Bright. I started using Christmas Done Bright probably 15 years ago, so a lot of their stuff is animated, like this candle, and you'll see that I've used it in several different places. So we'll put a link in the description box so you can go find the things that you see from Amber Marie, but also the things that you see from Christmas Done Bright. Filming an outdoor Christmas video is very challenging. We went through a lot to get this ready for you today. First off, very few people have their Christmas lights up this early, which is a bummer, but they're just not weird like I am, right? The second thing is you're going to hear a lot of background noise of weed whackers and leaf blowers. Why? Because it actually is fall here. I'm filming this in November and the leaves are falling, and so everyone has their gardeners out blowing up the leaves. So you're going to hear that in the background. For that, I apologize. We just don't have any control over it. So that my videos could be shoppable, most of what you're going to see here today is brand new. And typically, over the years, I have gathered up so many things and I just keep adding to my collection. But I want to give you some design principles and tips when it comes to your outdoor decorating. First off, it's really good if you can line the edge or the rim of your house in a single color. Now, maybe you do a multicolor, that's okay, but keep the lighting consistent all the way around your house. In my case, I actually took it to my backyard and my garage/guest house. So it kind of gives your home the continuity of having those lights be the same. The second thing is I always try to make something special at my front door. I have a beautiful custom-made wreath, and this wreath is from Amber Marie. And then I have these gorgeous wings up here. They are angel's wings. Aren't they amazing? So here's the deal. I bought my outdoor Christmas lights, house lights, when I first moved here. So the way they do it here in Tulsa is you buy the lights and you pay the company to install them and take them down. Once you buy the lights, you don't have to buy them every year after that. You already own them. So my lights are very candlelight, very warm, but in the last 4 years, so many things have gone to the LEDs. These are LED, by the way, but they're much brighter and whiter. So I was kind of excited about the fact that I could mix and match not only the warm candlelight with the bright white. You'll notice that the angel wings are bright white. However, the animated candlesticks that happen to be symmetrically on either side of my entryway, they have a little bit of that bright white in them, and then they also have that like candle glow color, the golden color, kind of ties the two together. Another thing I try to do is I try to do something great at my gate. Now, not everybody has an entry gate. I happen to have one, so I wanted to do something special. Let me take you out here and show you how this looks outside. So on this gate right here, this is a motorized gate to get into my driveway and into my garage. I have another one of those candle groupings of the 3 from Christmas Done Bright. And I think that just sets that apart and makes it beautiful without being too much. Sometimes I do garlands on my swag, you know, on the gates, on the metal part, but it's a lot of garland, and I sold all of my garland at my big sale that I had this year. So this year I went with these animated candles, but as you come down, you'll notice that my property has, I call them columns, maybe they're pilasters is probably the real way to say it. So what I did was, as I came down from Christmas Done Bright, I ordered these really cute light posts. But look at these, aren't these so cute with the red bows? Then it has the post and then a makeshift lamp at the top. You come across here, and when you see through the iron fence, you see that the house, like I said, is not only outlined in the interesting, intricate shape of my roof line, but also I did around the windows as well. And I think that added such a special touch. And that was done by Silent Lights. They're the company that I use every year. Coming around this way, this is the entrance to my home. And I have this beautiful, you know, iron gate. But on either side, I already had, hi UPS man. I love him. Don't you love the UPS man? I have 2 actual lamp posts. These are real. So we just sort of mimicked with these white lights. These are lights from Amber Marie and Company. And then I bought these red bows that actually light up, and they are from Home Depot. But look, they light up, so it sort of mimics the same thing as these light posts that go down. Come down here, we have a lamp post here, a lamp post here, and I happen to live on the corner of my street. So here I decided to do a lamp post coming from either direction. Come around here, and you see that I brought the light posts all the way down. And then we go into the area that is my backyard, where it transitions to the back. I stopped with the light posts, but look what I have. It's a horse, and it's animated. The legs are going, look, clop, cloppity clop, cloppity clop. Here we go, a caroling among the leaves so green. That kind of a thing, don't you think? Oh my God. And then there's this like reins over here to a sleigh. It's a sleigh with a man with a top hat and his wife in her pink cap. Here's the idea. You're coming around, you're driving through the neighborhood, and as you come across this very long brick wall that goes all the way down, all of a sudden you see this, the horse and the sleigh. And they're going to Grandma's house for Christmas. So it's kind of leading people into this whole area, the inner part of my brick wall, which is where Christmas is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Now, here's the other thing that's hard about getting this video out to you. You know, last year when I made my Christmas video, do you know it didn't go up until December 16th? That is of no use to you. That's more of a show and tell video. That is not what my channel is about. My channel is about, here's something I did, let me tell you how I did it and what I did and show you why I did it, and then maybe you could pick up some ideas that you can use in your own home. So we're doing it early this year, but you know what it means? The leaves are not all off the trees yet. So, welcome to fall in Tulsa, Oklahoma. All right, let's go to the inner sanctum where it gets really good. I've already told you about the house, right? And that the windows are outlined. And I'm gonna take you around and show you a few things, but this right here, this is actually from Amber Marie. This is the standing white deer, or stag, I think they call it, that matches Studley. Remember Studley in my living room on my credenza? That's the sitting deer. This is the standing one. And I knew when I was at market that I wanted to do something fabulous around this hot pink tree. These are all from Home Depot. They're actually real. They're all shaped like little Christmas trees of different kinds of greens that are very Christmassy and in season. So yeah, look at my hot pink tree. Isn't it just, I'm being honest with you, it was ridiculously expensive. I think if I told you, which I will not, but I think if I told you how much it was, you'd spank me. But look how beautiful this is. This just looks like, you know, the reindeer is amongst this, you know, the forest of Christmas trees with a hot pink tree behind him. Then I took some of these balls. These are just like, you know, they're plastic, non-breakable, so they'd be great if it rains out here, which I'm sure it will. I'll also tell you that we put him on a wood pallet is underneath of him. And if you get real close, you'll see that my handyman, he hammered in a nail in the back and we zip tied his legs onto this pallet so that if we happen to, you know, I live in Oklahoma where the wind comes sweeping down the plain. Yeah, if that happens, Studley's partner is not going with it. You can see that the arched windows of my sunroom. Here, I'm gonna cover this guy up. This is a necessary evil and I don't really like him. I don't want you to see the air conditioner. I need to do my trick where I paint him rust. As it gets darker, my sunroom will become so bright and illuminated. And of course, we're gonna show you that. Another thing we're gonna show you is I'm gonna take you on a little tour through Tulsa to see what some of the other people have done with their outdoor Christmas lights. And I think you're going to be impressed. I know I have been impressed. I think it's amazing. So yes, you see that each window, the first year I was here, I just did the roof, right? But each year I've just sort of added a little bit more and a little bit more. And I think that these lights on here just like frame the inside of the house and what's going on inside, which, as you know, if you've been watching my Christmas videos this year, is pretty amazing. Follow me into the backyard. I did have the roof line on my guest house over here and the deck that you walk through to get to this side and the rest of the house here. You'll also notice that I didn't do the windows. Why? Money. It's money, it just costs more. But do you see the difference between this with just the roof done and what it looked like on the other side with the windows? I know, I need to get some more money so I can do it right next year. Oh, and by the way, you guys, you know, I had that pipe burst in my guest house bathroom last year. That is actually undergoing renovation as we speak. And the first part of this next year, I will have a video for you on how it turns out. I'm super excited about it. It's kind of a hot mess up here. I'm just telling you, you know, I did that outdoor video on how great my stuff looked for spring and summer, but as you can see, it rains here a lot, so we got big old 2-ton Tessie up here holding all of my cushions. As we go down here, this back part, I did the garage this year, that's new. But this part up here, next year, mark my words, come back for next year's outdoor exterior video because it's gonna be good. I think I'm gonna add the window and I'm gonna add all of these windows. Look, wah, 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 wah. So sad. It's a money thing, right? It just all comes down to money. Then you're gonna see here that I have some hot pink lights that I also got from Amber Marie. And the reason I put these just on the ground, almost like ground cover, was to tie in my hot pink tree. Because my hot pink tree has been an island unto itself last year. I loved it so much. And you know how I decided what color to do? Because I've seen trees that are wrapped really tight like this. There are a lot of them here in Tulsa, surprisingly a lot. My breath gets taken away when I drive up to a house that has a tree that's tightly wrapped in like red or orange or even the green ones I think are pretty. But the hot pink one, it stole my heart. And I just love how that turned out. All right, you guys, that is kind of, I think I said everything that I needed to. I want to thank Amber Marie & Co. If you're interested in anything, go to their website. You guys know how to get there. I've been talking about them all the time for the past, I don't know, 2 months. And I hope you've taken me up on a lot of it. I was just in the store today, and people were coming up to me like crazy because they've been watching the videos and they recognized me and they're like, oh my God, I live in Tulsa and I didn't even know this store was here. Or I'm here from Florida, or I'm here from Texas. So it was really, really fun. I'm glad to see that you guys are taking me up on the idea of adding to your collection of Christmas decorations, whether it be interior or exterior. All right, I don't know what I'm gonna do next year, but it should be fun. I hope you've enjoyed seeing like the progression over the years. Some years I went even bigger than what I did this year, except the tree. I've never beat the tree before. That tree better last for more than 2 years, okay? To get my money's worth, I'm gonna die with a hot pink tree. All right, you guys, this next weekend is Thanksgiving. I want to wish you the absolute best. I have such fond memories of Thanksgiving Day, me cooking in the kitchen, my 2 sons outside, up on the roof, Scott especially. I mean, he was like, isn't it National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? I think that's it, Christmas Vacation, where when they plug in the lights, all of the power goes off in the rest of the city. Scott was like that. So decorating outside has just always been so much fun. And then we have Christmas or Thanksgiving meal together. And as soon as we are finished with our wonderful Thanksgiving Day and that weekend, everybody turns on their outdoor Christmas lights. I hope you're one of them, and I hope this gave you some ideas of things you can do. Just remember, keep the same principles that you use on the inside of your house on the outside, and you'll be fine, okay? All right, you guys, I love you. I think this is gonna be my final video of this year's Christmas videos. We've had a lot of them. I think we've had like 8 or 9, maybe 10. I don't know, I stopped counting. I'm tired, I wanna go to bed. And I think I might just do that after I have a glass of wine with Studley. All right, you guys, I will see you next time. Wait, don't go anywhere, because let's take a ride through the streets of Tulsa, and you can get even more ideas, more inspiration as you see how beautifully the people in this town decorate their homes on the outside. I don't know what it's like on the inside. I'm just saying the outside looks pretty darn good. All right, you guys, yay Tulsa. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the video, enjoy the ride, and Merry Christmas. Very, very, very Merry Christmas. Oh, and Happy Thanksgiving. Love you. Bye-bye.